Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Tuesday, the 5th day of April. Here we go. We were telling you yesterday about this special mitzvah to make a bracha on blossoming fruit trees in the month of Nisan, or a little bit before the month of Nisan, if the blossoms are already appearing, like perhaps it may be happening in your area right now. Now, if you know that the fruit and the tree that you're looking at are the first 3 years of fruit of that tree, which is called arla. During those years, the fruit of the tree is forbidden to us, and therefore, if you know for sure that it's the first 3 years of the fruit of that tree, then you don't make the special bracha on that kind of tree. If you don't know that it's an arla tree, you can assume that it's not. We don't usually say that when in doubt by a bracha, just go ahead and do it. But in this type of situation, we say, well, I don't have any indication that it's an arla tree. I don't know that it's the first 3 years. Then you can you can assume that you can make the bracha on that tree. Next thing, you should not be making the bracha on a hybrid tree. That's a tree that we know was not like an original fruit the way God created it when He created the world, but it's a mixture that mankind has blended together, two types of fruits, like a pear apple tree. So it now creates these pear apple type of things. So that's something that you would not make this bracha on. Incidentally, you may not know this, but it's an interesting piece of trivia that orange trees, as we know them today, are a hybrid. This hybrid of what we have as the orange today, although it's so often just grown as the orange, it was made into a hybrid hundreds of years ago by mankind and has remained since. So that is considered a hybrid, and if you saw an orange tree blossoming, you would not make a if I don't even know if orange trees have fruit blossoms, but if they did, and if you saw the blossoms of an orange tree, you would not be eligible to make the bracha on an orange tree. Okay, now in Australia and South America, or countries like that where Jews live, where we know the seasons are all different and the blossoming is not going to happen in the month of Nisan, then for sure they would go by what their spring is and when the blossoming is happening in their area. I'm switching topics now because Pesach is getting closer and more things to know for the month of Nisan, and that is that during this time of the year you should prepare ma'os chitin. That's or some people call it kimcha de pischa. Mos chitin means money of wheat, or kimcha de pischa means the flour of Pesach, but the bottom line is that you're making money available to the poor people who have trouble buying matzah for Pesach and all the expensive things that we need for Pesach. So it's a good mitzvah to try to help them by sending your money to the poor now to help them with the expenses of Pesach. Remember that you're going to say halach ma'anya diachala avasano. You're going to invite people into your seder, and I don't know if people will or won't show up to your seder, but this is one of the ways that you could show that you really mean to try to help other Jews everywhere by I sent them money, even those who weren't going to come to my Seder. I do truthfully try to help everybody in having this mitzvah of the matzah of Pesach, and I sent money to the poor people back at the beginning of the month of Nisan. So please try to arrange that now if you can. Even a poor person should try to do the mitzvah of Ma'os Chitin. It's not listed in the laws of charity, it's listed in the laws of Pesach, where everybody has to keep the laws of Pesach, including poor people. It should increase your happiness, even if you're poor, to know that you helped some other poor people with the mitzvah of Pesach. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.